What's up YouTube? Matt from soundrolling.com. Been a while, but trying to make a few of these little videos. Just landed in Cardiff, Wales, and got to shoot tomorrow, but want to give a little piece of advice from a content shoot I was doing today in London, and it is mainly around context. It's a video that I've actually made a while ago, but it is important because especially when you're in scenarios of making content in environments like I was in today in the Tate Modern, you can't always control obviously what's going on with exhibits, and some exhibits have sounds and and they want to do interviews with curators and things like that, and I'll inevitably get the question, because obviously being a sound person, I hate all other sound apart from the person's voice. This is not true. You need context. So if when they go to said exhibit that there is all of this sound, it will make a lot of sense. Obviously you need to be able to hear the person, but contextually, if there has to be something in the background, like if there's a TV or anything else like that, then as long as you can mitigate it to a level where there's enough difference, then generally, because these things get knocked up on YouTube, website, distribution is also a very important factor. Obviously you have more dynamic range in cinema release, etc., for conferences and stuff. But again, context is going to be key in terms of the audience not being distracted. Now, obviously you've got to read into that and take every situation as it is. But a lot of people basically expect me to be an absolute arse about stuff for things that, one, they didn't recce or think about. Two, I mean, that might not always be true, but that's sometimes true. Two, they can't change it anyway. So usually the thing is like, we'll just have to live with it, or there's some like weird accountability thing of, because it's suddenly my problem if they have this situation and they didn't consult me about it. So that's also takes the pressure off me in a weird way, because I'm kind of like, well, if you can't do anything about it, then just make sure you have it in shot. So yeah, tips and advice for content shoots that are basically a bit more documentary vibes, getting stuff in the background. Also just had someone hit me up on Instagram regarding shooting in Nigeria, and it is very loud. Lots of people obviously use generators for their power and stuff. And so I think contextually, depending on the type of generator and how insane it is, getting a cutaway of a generator and basically trying to work it into storytelling. And a lot of people that are seeing it in Nigeria, I assume, would then have context around how loud Nigeria is. So I think there's a lot more audiences, I hope, are a lot more wise. Obviously, we've now got the internet, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. And so people are a lot more savvy. If, for instance, I'm shooting and there's an open window and that's blowing and you can see car lights whizzing by in the background, you generally get the idea that is there. Obviously I can control this situation, but you know, for documentary's sake. So hope that gives you a little bit of insight into content and my kind of approach to when people give me an impossible scenario with a sound that we can't get rid of in any shape or form. So till next time, see you later.